All right, let's talk about something huge today, intelligence. We're going to explore a surprisingly simple, almost radical idea about what it really means to get smarter. So, get ready to rethink, well, pretty much everything you thought you knew about being smart. Let's dive in.
Okay, here it is, the central claim. Laid out as plainly as it gets, becoming smart is easy. Yeah, let that just sink in for a second. I mean, that flies in the face of just about everything we've ever been told, right?
And I know what you're probably thinking, because I thought the same thing. Sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? If it's really so easy, then why does it feel so hard? Why have our schools, our culture, maybe even our own families told us that intelligence is this monumental thing reserved for just a select few? Well, that is the exact question we are going to unpack.
So, first things first, we've got to deconstruct the myth. We need to take a hard look at this massive, intimidating story we've built around the whole idea of intelligence. Because honestly, that story is what's holding so many of us back.
I mean, just think about how familiar these ideas are. We're told that intelligence is a number on a test, that it's all wired into our DNA, or it's some kind of prize you get for struggling through super dense, difficult books. But the underlying message is always the same, isn't it? That intelligence is a fixed thing. You either have it or you don't. And that idea creates this huge mental barrier before we even start.
Okay, so we've seen the myth. Now let's flip the script. Let's explore the simple, actionable truth that offers a completely different way of looking at all this.
This right here, this is the game changer. Getting smarter isn't about just piling up a bunch of disconnected facts. It's a dynamic process. It's about taking a new piece of information and actively weaving it into the tapestry of what you already understand. You see, it's an action, not a possession.
And this just lays out the shift in perspective perfectly. On one side, you've got the old myth, the static goal of being smart, which is all about collecting facts. But on the other side, you've got the simple path, a continuous journey of getting smarter by connecting ideas. We're moving from a noun to a verb, from a destination to a direction.
So this all sounds great in theory, but what does it actually look like day to day? How do we start walking down this simple path instead of trying to climb that mythical mountain?
Well, it really just boils down to these three simple actions. First, just get curious again. Ask why about everything, just like a kid does. Second, don't learn things in isolation. Actively look for patterns, like how does this concept from history connect to something you saw in the news today? And third, and this is the ultimate test, try to explain it simply. If you can't explain it to someone else, you probably haven't truly connected the dots for yourself yet.
All right, let's bring this all home. When we tear down that old myth and start embracing this simple, active process, we end up with a completely new and way more empowering understanding of what it means to be intelligent. And here it is, the crucial point. Smart isn't something you are, it's something you do. It's not a label, it's not a score, and it's not some gift you were given at birth. It is simply the result of the daily actions you take, the questions you ask, the connections you make, and the understanding you build one idea at a time. It's a practice, and you know what that means? It means anyone can do it.
So I'll leave you with this thought. If getting smarter really just starts with a single action, a single moment of curiosity, what's stopping you? What's the first question you'll ask tomorrow?